back to my channel, and this is going to be the second installment of the skincare video that I just previously uploaded. If you want to see the first part of this video, it's a general understanding of your skin, understanding your skin type and your skin needs. And this video is going to be a understanding of, different types of face masks and what they're for, as well as my favorites. So if you're interested in skincare for beginners and understanding the smaller,
okay, you're probably wondering why I got on a scarf, but long story short, my edges wasn't dry, so don't judge me.
Cool parts of skincare, then keep on watching. So now I'm going to talk about masks, face masks. So all these things are used in the same kind of way, so I don't want to be overwhelming. Basically, a mask is used after you cleanse your actual face. There are masks that come in like a more rubbery or jelly type of formula. They work the same, but it's just something about different materials that help the product penetrate the skin differently and the lasting effects after the fact. So it gets really technical, but this is not a technical video. You can use these in different combinations, and over time you'll get more use out of them, but these are drugstore things that actually work and don't harm you. So yeah, that's why I wanted to show them. So I have a bunch of different face masks. So like I said, my cleansers that I have also can double as face masks, but I do have specific face masks that target different things. So first I'm going to talk about sheet masks. So a sheet mask is basically a sheet of material that is infused with a bunch of products and active ingredients that will target specific things on the skin. But the ones that I have today are drugstore, and I have 2 from Sephora. So the first one is this Sephora face mask, and I have 2 of these. So this first one is a nourishing and soothing coconut face mask. So this is what it looks like. Basically, the active ingredient here is coconut, and it's for nourishing and soothing. So soothing meaning that it's going to relax your skin and to make it feel calm, and then nourishing is to retain moisture and keep it supple, things like that. The next one is a rose face mask, and the active ingredient here is rose, and it's for ultra moisturizing and brightening. So these 2 are from the drugstore that I have, and they're both by 2 different brands. So the first one is by the brand Soufflé, and I'll put it up on the screen because it's not spelled the way that you would think. But it's a Peel&Glow 2-step mask. So if you open this top part, there's a serum inside this little pack, and then right after you'll use this second part is the actual sheet part of the mask for peeling, soothing, and moisturizing. So like I said, I go for moisture and brightening for the most part. But this is a really good mask. This costs $2.50 from Walmart. If you ever go into Walmart and been in that section, they have like a wall of those masks from a bunch of different brands, and they all sell for very cheap, but they actually work, and that's why I like them. And this is a collagen hydrogel gold mask, and this is for all skin types, and this is from the brand Masqueology. It's still a sheet material, and it's for skin tightening and elasticity and intensive elasticity. Skin tightening and intensive elasticity. Intensive elasticity. So basically for the firmness of your skin to maintain its shape. Over time, gravity tends to pull our skin down, and if you notice, anytime you rub in a product or moisturize your face, you want to moisturize up and in circles going up. You don't want to encourage and force your skin down because you're going with gravity, and you want to keep that youthful tightening effect that your skin naturally has. So this product here says that it will help maintain that tightening, firming, youthful look. Even if you don't have acne, even if you don't have dark marks, even if you're not trying to be youthful or anti-aging, it's always good to just go for products like that because it's preventative. You don't want to just, when I have that problem, because by the time you get to that problem, it's going to be too late to try to solve it. These products don't reverse it, they try to help prevent it, if that makes sense. It's not magic. So next I'm going to talk about the clay masks that I have, and right now I only have about 3 plus the one that I talked about earlier, but I told you I use it as a cleanser. But the Freeman mask, I use these are from Walmart. I have 3 of them, and the first one is the anti-stress Dead Sea Minerals clay mask. Instantly clears pores and balances and renews skin. So to use to attack, you know, flakiness on dead top layers of the skin, to get rid of that excess shedding skin that's just sitting there without the exfoliating part. And then the second one I have is an avocado and oatmeal clay mask, and this is for purifying and deep cleaning, and this works so well. This is my favorite one. I actually use this the most out of all the things that I have. Even when I don't feel like doing a whole routine type of thing and it's late, I literally just put this on my face and it works. If I have a pimple or a big clogged pores, or like significantly like big blackheads around my mouth, I'll just put this on that one spot, and then the next day it'll be significantly smaller. So this is one of the ones that you see instant results. And then this last one is the detoxifying charcoal and black sugar mud mask. So this is the same thing as this exfoliating one, but this one is the mud formula, so it's the clay formula of this one. So it's less abrasive and less intense. This is more like if you just want to add it to your cleanser, or use it as a cleanser, or just exfoliate after or before a cleanser. So the next thing I want to talk about is gel masks. So I'm just going to show a few, but my last gel mask from Freeman is going to be this one, and it's a cucumber peel off gel mask. And the active ingredient here is cucumbers, and it's for instantly refreshing and clarifies and rejuvenates skin. So it just makes your skin feel revived, if that makes sense. So it's a difference between, you know, peeling off a layer and you know, brightening a mark or brightening the skin in general. The feeling of your skin just feels more alive. So it's renewing what's already there. So it's not peeling off anything, it's not getting rid of flakes or anything like that, and it's not getting rid of a dark mark. It's just letting the skin, after all that stuff has been done, to feel revived, to feel alive again. So the second one I have is a gold gel face mask, and it's by Scriptions. Both of these are, and this one is the Dead Sea Minerals one. So these are the same types of ones that I just showed. It's just by a different brand. They come in boxes of 3 as like a sample of all the ones they have, or you can buy them individually. And the best part about this brand, it comes with this silicone spatula type of applicator. So I use this to apply all the masks that I use. Not my cleansers, I put them on my fingertips, but my cleansers, I use this to apply all of them. And basically this is just a bacterial harboring like material. So silicone is supposed to be one of the best materials for skincare, because it allows you to apply the product to your face without, you know, putting your fingers into the product and contaminating the product with the bacteria on your fingertips. Even if you just wash your hands, bacteria adheres to your fingers. So it allows you to dip the product into the product and apply to your face. One, you don't contaminate the product with the bacteria in your fingers, and then again contaminate your face, which most times when you're using skincare products, your skin is your pores are significantly open and susceptible to more bacteria. So this is a tool that you use to apply the product or whatever like that. So you don't need this. This costs $1. So if you want it, it's very affordable. And if you did buy these 5 Scription gel masks, or they have clay mask as well, they work really well, just as good as the Freeman ones, and it just comes in a jar instead of a tube, and they're around the same price. Okay, so now I'm getting to toner. Toner is supposed to help you rebalance the skin and basically just restore it to its natural, like basically a reset. And this one that I use is from Up&UP. And it's a really basic one. It's from Target. Up&UP is a Target brand, and it's a deep clean toner. And the active ingredient is salicylic acid acne treatment. So it's a very powerful ingredient. This is not for sensitive skin, but they do have ones for sensitive skin. And then this says it helps to treat and prevent pimples, cleans deep, and feels refreshing. I take this on a cotton pad, and I just rub it onto, you know, my skin, and it just freshens up the skin. It just, you feel more balanced, and it could be in my head, I don't know, but that's what it's for. But instead, if you don't want to pay for an actual toner, you can use witch hazel, which serves as a good toner as well. So after that, then I moisturize my skin with lotion, and the only lotion I use is the one that I've shown. This is the only lotion I use on both my body and my face, and this is for very dry to very dry skin. This is one of the most moisturizing lotions ever, and I don't just use this in the wintertime, I use it in the summer because I'm dark skinned, so even in the summer I get ashy, and even though I'm oily all over my body, my skin is super duper dry and it's susceptible to flaking and ashiness and just looking like the Gross Sisters. So this works really well, and then it's fragrance free. There are no harsh chemicals or anything like that, or different types of fragrances that may harm my skin, so I can use this on my face, so I do. It just helps my skin just look super healthy and rejuvenated, and it just feels super duper nice, and it's thick and formula without being consistently thick. So the consistency and the feel of it is not thick, but when you put it on your skin, it feels thick. It doesn't feel oily, it doesn't feel greasy, it just feels like it's doing what it's supposed to do, if that makes sense. Now that I've over-reviewed the Nivea lotion, we can get to the end of the video. So the very last thing that I want to touch on is just what I used to wash my face. So really quick, what I used to wash my face is a Foreo, and I think this is a Foreo Luna, I'm not sure. And basically there's a charger port back here. It's made from all silicone and it's waterproof, so I can just stick it under the sink and then it vibrates. But to be honest, you don't really need this. They have a bunch of different types of skin cleansing tools that you can use, and I've even gotten my mom one from like Walmart, and it's just a handheld brush. For the most part, you can just use your fingertips, wash your hands, use your fingertips, and just work the product in. Sometimes I still do that and then just wipe it with a rag. I would suggest not using the same one over and over again. If you do use a rag, they come in like 20 or 40 in one pack for like $4. Just switch out your rag maybe once every 2 days or every 3 days, but don't use the same one over and over again, especially if you take off makeup and stuff like that. Just for like general purpose, you don't want to just keep using rag because that material just harbors a lot of bacteria, and then when you sit it down on whatever you're using, it just sits and it collects more and more bacteria. So you don't have to get too fancy about it. This video is about not getting too fancy about everything. So that's just what I use on my face, and that's just a brief overview of skincare and for beginners. This is, like I said, geared towards those people who are just getting into this, just trying to understand the basics, the fundamentals without being so technical and talking about chemicals and blah blah blah, like just the basic fundamentals of understanding how to treat your skin and what you're doing when you're doing that. So hopefully this was really helpful for some people. Like I said, this idea was given to me by my mom, so hopefully people like it. Thank you for watching and have a good day.